It comes down to one final game, and that game is FIFA 08. For Los Angeles Complexity, it's going to be Kreegan, and for San Francisco, it's going to be Stermy. We're going to introduce these players in just a second, but I just quickly want to go over the score one more time. It is 19 in favor of Los Angeles, 21 for San Francisco. So
it's going to be clutch right now.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, it's got to come down. This is a moment to be clutch. And let's introduce the two players who have an opportunity to show their clutchness. First up, for Los Angeles Complexity, it's KreeganBG, a perfect 5-0 record during the training camp.
Bulgarian beast, man. I mean, that's the best way to describe this guy. He just does not take losing well, so he always wins.
And a consistent point scorer for Los Angeles in 2007, obviously in the training camp.
Got protected. I mean, he got brought back on. It was a no-brainer that you have to keep this guy when it comes to FIFA.
And for the San Francisco Optx, a player that I have a lot of respect for, and I'll tell you why in just a second, Stermy.
I mean, he's
Stermy,
broken.
They're why. Veteran pro gamer, played Quake, Unreal Tournament, Painkiller, and now he's playing FIFA, a lot like Anomaly. Came in with a basic gaming skill set and is able to apply it to so many different games. And he was protected despite a 4-8 record in 07, which was another pretty interesting fact.
I heard some static on the old interwebs about that as well. So, I mean, I'm anxious to see what Stermy's got in store for us this season.
All right. Well, first, before we get started in this FIFA match, I know you're excited.
I want to
just settle down for just a second.
Center myself.
Because we're going to tell the audience how FIFA scoring works.
Okay.
This is important.
FIFA 08 is a cutting-edge soccer game in which two competitors face off as their favorite national teams. Every match consists of 2 4-minute halves, and the winner is the player with the most goals at the end of regulation play. And every goal counts as 1 point towards the team's match total. Ties are settled in a penalty shootout, and these goals also count as 1 point each towards the team's match total.
All right, well, there you have it. Again, 1 point, 1 goal. That's the easy part. If it's 0-0 or 1-1, then you go to the shootout, and that's where it could get a little nasty. But before we talk about that, we should just get right to the game. I know that these players are itching to go. We're 3 points separated between these two teams.
We could have an overtime situation on our hands.
We could, which I think goes into double shootout.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah,
what happens then?
Double shootout.
Just total craziness.
Exactly. It's going to be KreeganBG for Los Angeles versus Stermy from San Francisco. All right, so here's what I want to talk about just real quickly. And I do have the players, and I do have the teams here. What I want to talk about is that it might be against LA to force a shootout because remember that Stermy gets those shootout points too. And with that lead, you know, the best case scenario is for Kreegan to just pop it 1, 2, 3, tie it, and then maybe go to the shootout. 4 goals might be asking way too much.
Then again, it is Kreegan. So, I mean, if San Francisco and Stermy go into this one thinking, okay, if they can't score, we can't lose, then they might have something to work with. So, like you say, it might be good, but it might be bad with the shootouts.
All right, well, these guys are ready to go. Susie, sorry to cut you off, but they're back there with their pitchforks and their torches. The game is underway. We're going to get right into it. Now, let's see. Kreegan is going to be playing as England in the blue and, in the red. And Stermy is going to be playing as France in the blue. So once again, Kreegan in the red and Stermy in the blue. And I know that the stadium isn't typically this quiet, but maybe we'll hear some game sounds here in just a second. So starting things off, again, resetting the scenarios, Susie. There's a few things. Think about it. Okay, you've got Kreegan, who is down by 3 points for his team.
Correct.
If he puts up 3 points on the board, he's going to tie it. I believe then we go to a shootout.
Correct.
If he puts 4 up, well, he's just won it for, you know, Los Angeles Complexity. I would say that Stermy is in a little bit better scenario because Stermy can just play the best defensive game that he possibly could. And, ooh, a nice little header attempt right there by Kreegan. That will be his first attempt on goal. Unfortunately, it goes just a little wide to the right, and that will allow Stermy to regain some control here. And, gosh, Kreegan is being very aggressive so far. There we go. Suddenly we have a crowd. Sent to the middle. And over to the side, now he's going to watch, as Kreegan just pretty much takes control of this. Again, he's had most of the offensive runs on this.
Let's see what we got here on this one.
Now moving over to the side. Nope. Once again, England is red. That's Kreegan. And
San
Stermy
Francisco
in blue.
blue.
Another header attempt there by Kreegan.
All Kreegan has to do is just, I mean, if you can put them points on the board, then it's good. But at the same time, all Stermy has to do is just play that solid defense, and he's working with something.
And Stermy's got a chance. Ball right there. He fires it in. Unfortunately, not successful. The goalie was able to knock that out. It's going to force a corner kick here. Corner kick up. It's knocked out by Kreegan.
There we go.
But Stermy still got some control down there. It's cleared by Kreegan now. Kreegan going to send it up to his side. It looks like we're going to have a throw-in right here. So still 0-0, and that could be the best-case scenario again for San Francisco. Kreegan really has to put those points on the board. But again, both these guys, they've met before. They know how each other's plays, but they also go through the same things that the other players had to do. This is a switch from 07
I was just getting ready to
to
say
08.
It's a new ball game, literally, because, I mean, yes, you guys have played each other multiple times on 07, but now we got a new ball game. It's 08. How are things going to work? I hear everything is more manual, so it's like, how is that going to affect Kreegan? But he has been winning in the online season, so, I mean, I don't see why he shouldn't have a problem getting some points on the board.
Yeah, 5-0,
Yep.
and we're going to see how that's going to translate over. Great job there by Kreegan, trapping that ball, taking away from Stermy. He's going to send it up the left side now. Doesn't really have a whole lot of options. In fact,
yes.
looks like find out what kind of call we have. We're going to get a chance here for Kreegan. He's going to just go ahead and tap it out, let his guys get into position, sends it over big, and the ball still looks like it's in play. I'm not sure what happened there. Trapped by Kreegan's player, but wasn't able to get it out, and Stermy's going to clear it, no problem. Kreegan's got another chance right here. He's going to send it to the middle, and it's going to be one-on-one. If he can recover it, no, he cannot. It's sent out to the outside, and I believe that's going to be a throw-in. Yes, it is. Almost a corner kick, but a good throw-in opportunity for Kreegan here. There's a lot that he could decide to do with this. Unfortunately, he's going to send it right into right into the chest of Stermy's player. He's able to get it, but once again, Kreegan keeping it on his half of the field.
He's spending a lot of time on this side of the field.
Oh, great pass, and there it is, the goal.
There we go.
Chipping away.
There we go.
Kreegan puts up his first one, even does the robot for us. 20 to 21 now.
Complexity looks confident, man. They look very confident back there behind their teammate.
I said we were 3 goals away, or 3 points away, and
19,
apparently my
20,
math is
20.
really bad.
Oh,
yeah. That would be,
2?
right? It's 2 points away, which means it's 20 to 21, which means 3 points would win the match.
Which is
not
unheard of.
And here it is one more time. Let's watch that. That was a beautiful cross shot. Went right in. Boom.
Still, if
Left-hander.
Stermy can hold him here, they still got a shot.
You're right. There's still 1 point. But now you're looking at the possibility, first half, Kreegan scored a goal. He could score another one. There's still time in the first half.
And then take it to shootouts.
And then take it to shootout.
Hypothetically.
And I don't think, Stermy wants to win the game in regulation.
Definitely.
He doesn't want to try to throw a caution in the wind and say, well, at least shootout's the last chance. Obviously, Kreegan is the same way, rather win here. But if he can post that other point, that looks like an offside call. As Kreegan gets a little bit anxious and is sent it in. It was offside, so we'll get a kick here from Stermy. Stermy sends it up midfield, and wow, all the way to the box, and Kreegan's going to try to clear that. Stermy gets a chance. Ball, and it goes in. Stermy keeping it alive. 20 to 22.
Jumped up out of his seat and had some words. Nice.
1-1, but remember, now the game's still tied. So we're still in shootout situation here. Let's check out that goal one more time. Beautifully done. That looked like it was off the post. Let's see it from another angle. Boom, right off that post. Could have gone wide to the left, but just nicked that thing. I heard a gigantic ching off the side, and then the goalie realized what had just happened. So Kreegan going to, with just a few minutes left here in the first half regulation play, he clears it up to the front. Clears it out of bounds, though. That'll be a throw-in for Stermy. Great goals by both of these guys. Overall score for the game is 1-1, but the match score is 20 to 22. 2 points separating these two franchises, and very, very nice setup here. Much different than the first game we saw between Chicago and Carolina.
These guys are making it look so easy right now. Like, I want to go pick up the sticks and play some FIFA.
Yeah, but we heard about your trying to pick up the sticks. It wasn't too successful, was it?
I'll make it happen.
Yeah. So Stermy going in for another attempt. This time Kreegan's got a lot.
Oh,
wow, breakaway. Oh, my God! Stermy posts another goal.
He has got his teammates pumped over
Wow,
there.
20-23. Stermy sets up another one. I thought that there was no way that Stermy was going to get to see the back.
There's
of
a
the
lot of
net.
red shirts over there.
Exactly. A lot of red shirts. They were all bunched up there right at the front of the goalpost. And there is the end of the first half. And we are going right into the second half. Susie, as they just launched right into it, and that is fine. Right now, the score is 2-1 in favor of Optx. Kreegan really needs to put another one on the board. If he puts another one up, that would make it 21-23 and could force a shootout potential.
That's
and
all
then
they need right now.
We've got another tie-breaking potential. So a lot could happen here with this being the last game, FIFA, because the shootout and because the fact that that shootout can present another 5 points for either team.
Definitely.
Nice little lob over all those defenders, but it is picked up now. And we will see this cleared by Stermy. If you've just joined us, Stermy's playing as France in the blue, and his opponent, Kreegan from Los Angeles, playing as England in the red. And Stermy working it on up now, midfield. He's going to send it across the right side, headed out of there by Kreegan. Kreegan has a chance, but Stermy's defenders come up, or his midfielders come up, and is going to take it all the way back. And this is fine for Stermy. At this point, wasting as much time as humanly possible is going to definitely be a key strategy for him in winning. But he's going to continue to take it up the field. He's definitely not going to let that stop him from attempting to post more points. And don't forget, he's not only playing for his team, but he's also playing to
for his
post
own personal
exactly.
Yep.
So here we got another opportunity, and great job by Stermy. He's just going to send it back to the goalie.
Trying to control the pace.
Right. And again, running out the clock, a great strategy.
Yep.
You know you've got the lead. You try to keep it away from your opponent, and Stermy's still being incredibly offensive.
He's still moving it toward the goal. Yeah, definitely. I mean, Stermy looks like he's playing this game very smart. He's not playing it too crazy, not too wild or out of control. He's just trying to keep the ball out of Kreegan's hands as much as humanly possible.
And Kreegan's going to once again have a chance, but Stermy's going to send it over to his goalie. He's now going to send it way up front. Kreegan's going to trap that one, sends it up to the side, to the middle rather, and now up to midfield. And jukes around that one player. Now passing it around, and this is what Kreegan, I think, needs to do to really start establishing an offensive force on Stermy's side of the field, is he needs to spread those players out a little bit, do some more passing, and now he's got a throw-in opportunity here. He's going to go ahead and throw in. It looks like, Stermy's going to take that one. Again, Stermy's going to pass it around, pass it back, waste as much time as he possibly can. And he's got an opportunity. He's got a breakaway here. Stopped by Kreegan, though, and no chance on goal there. Kreegan going to try to take it past midfield, but Stermy just stops him and says, this is my half to dominate. And it is literally like it just flipped.
Yeah.
Kreegan was, oh my God.
Look at Stermy. His eyes are bulging out of his head right now.
Oh my God.
Stermy is pumped.
Amazing.
Stermy is
20.
pumped.
Let's see that goal right again. Oh, wow. Off of the goalpost again, the second one this game. And
we got the grips jumping out of their chairs on that one.
Yeah. The crew is definitely all over that one. That was a beautiful shot across the box too.
3-1, San Francisco's favor.
There is Stermy. He's setting up a surefire win here for San Francisco. Really, the only thing that would be bad for San Francisco right now would be for LA to make up these 2 goals quickly here with their remaining 10. But, man, Stermy wanting to make it 4. He can't do it. In fact, the goalie comes out and almost takes one for the team. But Stermy's right there to stop him. My God, again.
That could have been it. That could have been it. That could have been it.
Wow, that was it. That was it. 20 to 25 right now. Kreegan
is feeling it,
cannot be. Look at that in between 3 defenders and right into the goalpost. Stermy definitely playing with some emote. This has got to be a big moment for him right now. 4-1. Kreegan, obviously, a player that comes off, had a winning training camp, but this is where you start to determine and you start to thin out the herd a little bit.
Yep.
Stermy, though, again, in a turn that I didn't expect. Kreegan so aggressive and offensive in the opening, in the opening half, in that first half, and now
the tide just turned.
The tide has turned. Here, Kreegan has a shot on goal. It is blocked by goalie.
That was a very good attempt.
And he will have a corner kick here. A nice attempt. Had the goalie not stuck a hand out there, that might have gone into the back corner. But the goalie was on par right there. Corner kick opportunity. Kreegan's going to send it up short, let his players spread out a little bit, send it right back. He's got a chance to chip it up. Nope, we're going to have another corner kick.
Yeah, I mean, it's not impossible for Kreegan to still get some points on the board here. So, I mean, we're looking at it right here. I mean, stermy really played a very good game. It's looking like we're on borrowed time right now.
Plus 2 virtual minutes for any sort of injury time, and we're going to have stermy possibly have one more chance on goal here. He's going to cut it in a little bit sharp there to the right.
Yeah.
Makes a shot on goal anyway. It obviously goes wide. We'll have a goal kick. But that pretty much sealed the deal right there in an unbelievable first FIFA match between Los Angeles and San Francisco. It looks like stermy is going to come out of the training camp.
Out the gate.
Maybe not perform so great, but regular season, this is where it counts. And that will be a big win on the board. Stermy's going to win it 4-1. His team better not crush him.
Yeah, they might need him later in the season.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. 4-1.
That was hot.
Kreegan scores the opening goal in the first half, and then stermy knocks him down 1, 2, 3. Just like that, and even got a fourth one in there.
Yeah, that was very
4-1. We're going to take a look at the big
play.
scoreboard in just a second. We're going to have some wrap-up interviews, but your thoughts? I mean, that was an amazing up and down roller coaster. We expect to see.
I honestly, in my head, was thinking Kreegan is about to do what he normally does in these situations. He comes out, he gets the points on the board, done, and he's always been confident playing against stermy in Season 1. I mean, just overhearing what he's about to say, he's like, I'm about to go in here and get some points for our team. So he's always played very confident against stermy, but like you were saying earlier, new game. It literally is a new ball game. He went 5-0, but let's see what happens.
And we're going to hear from him in just a second, but let's take let me have the scoreboard one more time. Come on.
One more time.
Scoreboard one more time.
Can we get
All
that?
right. We know Optx was the clear winner, 25. Thank you.
25
to 20. And there you see it. Complexity had a great run there.
Their CS
in Counter-Strike.
Yep.
The other games, well, they're going to have to kind of figure out how that's going to work. And let's send it on over to our sideline reporter, Cami Vicencio, who is with our winner of that FIFA match, stermy.
I'm here with stermy from San Francisco Optx. I don't need to explain the tension down here right now, but how do you feel now that you've locked in that victory for your team?
I feel great. I mean, I put a lot of effort into this match, and I'm happy that I make my team win, the whole thing. So it feels great.
Okay, well, thank you very much, and I guess you're going to wrap it over there, Wheat, so back to you at the desk.
Thank you very much, Cami, and joining us back here at the desk. First off, congratulations, stermy.
Good job.
But joining us, the GM of the winning team, Cat Hunter. Cat, great, fantastic victory by your team right there. I just want to set it up real quickly. We went through, we had a big scores for you in the first 3 games. Counter-Strike came along. Counter-Strike didn't quite go the way you guys wanted. stermy brings it home at the end. You said you were tired of losing by 1 or 2 points. Is this what you want?
Every time to LA.
I really was sure when we got into that FIFA match, nothing taking away from stermy, but I think just the curse of complexity and Optx, I was sure we were going into overtime. And it's definitely, stermy has wanted to win out over Kreegan for a long time, and I'm really happy that's the way that match ended.
So the Counter-Strike team is new. We've got 2 new players on the Counter-Strike team, 3 returning. We've had the training camp to sort of prep. Do you feel disappointed?
I mean, I definitely was. I mean, Complexity is obviously an amazing team. We love playing with them. I think that we bring the best out of each other. I really enjoy every match that we play. However, our Counter-Strike team started the same way last year as well. There's no question that they're, in my opinion, the strongest team here. In the same time, same way last year, we started off a little bumpy. I have 0 doubts in my mind they're going to turn it around, and they're going to be winning by big spreads by the end of this.
So a win right off the bat, obviously that's got to make you happy.
Absolutely.
And one last thing, Ninja CW coming in big with the win over Perfect
What was going
Legend.
through your head at that point, toward the end there?
That was, I think, my favorite comeback round I've ever seen, that one that he played.
It was pretty fantastic.
And, I mean, Carl's a really tough competitor for
is.
him. I mean, we saw at training camp, it went the other way. It was 10-0 in favor of PL. So it was absolutely, I think, the joy of everyone's night was getting to see that win for Ninja.
Awesome.
Big
Kat,
W's.
congratulations.
Thank
Give
you.
my love to the team. They really deserve that win. Fantastic. And they finally put a win up
Two
on
big FIFA
right away.
and DOA mail. That was
absolutely
awesome.
Let's look at that scoreboard one last time to lock it into history. Optx comes back in 2008 North America regular season and wins their first match over Los Angeles
By
Complexity, 25-20. There's no 1 point wins or losses here. That's how it's done. 5 point spread there in favor of Optx. Very, very nicely done. Consistent scoring throughout the matchup. So, Swoozy.
CGS Online, man. That's how we do over here.
That's how we do it. That's how we do it. Thank
Really
you once
big.
again. I want to thank, of course, Swoozy, and of course I want to thank our sideline reporter, Cami Vicencio. On behalf of myself, DJ Wheat, and the entire Championship Gaming Series online team and production crew, we will see you for another match coming up next. Yeah, you thought there was only two. Oh, one more.
One more.
New York
Let's
versus
go.
Dallas. It's coming up next. Don't go away.
Bring it.